enjoyed the sound. No, it was horrible. Thanks, though. There we go. Yeah, it's working now. Okay, great. No crinkle AI filter. I don't want it. Now Hobiho is so cute. So I was holding tiny pieces when the picture was up and only just got free hands. Isn't he cute? He's a little baby. You can have him, like, I don't know, follow you around. He's one of, like, the navigators. He's one of the navs. He's pretty awesome. Like, once I was able to get him as a nav, I never switched. I was like, nobody in this entire game is better than him. I trust wherever he took me. Me too. Me too. Not even for Mara? No, why would I? I could not handle the way Mara was talking to me, okay? He makes so many, I don't know, if you had a tiny 6-inch version of... No! What? No! No! Who do you think I am? That's my son, alright? Good gracious. Banger alert. Ain't that the truth? I do like this song. You have to pick a little cute version of yourself as a helper. Turn left, T-hole. Would you trust Jack Frost as your GPS? Yes. I didn't put Decarabia down ever after I got him. See, you didn't even put... You didn't put anyone down either for Mara. So, like, what? Decarabia is awesome, too. Like, little things messing with him, putting his food slightly out of reach. Oh, no, no, no. I love him too much. No, no, no. I love him so much. You pay full price for Decarabia navigation. That's true. Well, he's very knowledgeable about, like, gems, minerals, you know? I like how they integrated that into the game, like his actual lore, being knowledgeable about, like, precious stones, gems, and diamonds and stuff, jewelry. Him, like, giving you more of those things when he's your navigator, or, like, a higher chance of finding them, basically. Very cool. I keep putting in my destinations, but the G-He-Ho keep making me want to drive to the North Pole. He just wants to be cold. Or, like, the nearest freezer or whatever. Yeah, what am I doing here? Nobody's thrown out the... Well, I'll throw out my 3, too. Whatever, man. It's nice because the Fallen really have no lore. They kind of have lore. They basically just have, like, a quick character profile, like... This guy does this. Or he knows a lot about this topic. He's really smart. And that's really good. 6 a.m. now, Hobiho woke you up at 6 a.m. every day. Well, then I'd have to rise and shine. Rise and grind, gamers. Let's get this bread. You know?
No.
Oh good, it wasn't me. I was worried it was me for some reason. Guess because it was my turn next. Okay. It's not right to pick Decarabia because their heart belongs to Fornius. That's true. Yes. That's true. This guy is Jack Frost. That's true. Decarabia and Fornius forever and ever. But I don't know. I think you can still, like, hang out with Decarabia for a little while. It doesn't mean you're, like, keeping them from Fornius. I think eventually they can meet up with Fornius at Shibuya Crossing or whatever. I am West, but I'll get rid of it anyway. I'm Frost. It can Jack Frost? Why would I... He didn't do anything to me. That's just his name. I don't know, man. That is not their name. That's not their name. No, 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 no. No, no. Not his name. Not their name. No, no, no. Oh, man. I do want to keep those twos. I've been babysitting my nephew lately, and real talk, rage baiting children by doing things like driving a train the wrong way down the wood tracks is one of life's greatest joys. You know, I never understood when I was a kid when adults would do that to me, because, like, I just got frustrated. Like, you know, are you stupid? But, like, a lot of kids kind of love it. They kind of love it. Don't believe in Decarabia and Fornius propaganda. Decarabia is his own man and a cutie, and Fornius is a butt and also never shows up. But they're best friends, dude. They're best friends. That's just how it is. They're besties, no matter what you think about it. 404 page for Demon Duel is Decarabia asking where Fornius is. Oh, that's cute. Can I get it? Hold on, I need to see this. Decarabia's BFF is me. Oh, is that why you're like? I don't know. You're saying that like I'm shipping myself with Fluffy Loki, even though Fluffy Loki is like married to Obata Sensei. You need to crash the website now. I need to see this 404. I need to see the 404. Sure. Let me see this. Demon Doll. Oh, it does! It says, where's that Fornius? It's Decarabia, yup. Battles made some lower, their actual names are like some weird Japanese word in Jack Frost's name given by humans and is very offensive to them. That'd be a little silly. That'd be a little silly. I mean, Jack Frost, from origin, he's like European. So that's who would have been calling him that. But yeah, no, he's proud of his name. He loves his name. He's like, it's your he homie Jack Frost. He says this. It's true. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Sure. No, I mean, maybe he is. I don't know. Oh, European? All right, plus whatever. I don't know. I forgot about that. No, he's European. He's European. Ooh. Sure, this wait is awful. Dude, one more? Maybe they'll throw one out. They just threw one out like 2 seconds ago or whatever. Maybe we'll get another one. Maybe they really don't want the 3 of bamboo. I don't know. We don't judge here. That's true. That's true. You're right about that.
Chi.
DB. I'm not getting another 3, am I? What is this evil circus music? It's I'm at the beach today. Last summer, I did in fact go to the beach, and you know, this song was stuck in my head every single time I was there. Oh. Amazing evil circus, yeah. Excellent. They're waiting on the east wind? That's wild. That and barbecue. That, yeah, and the barbecue song. And the barbecue song. Thanks, Akagi. Once I start losing at 4-player, I'll switch to 3-player, but right now I'm winning, so. Okay, guys, I'm gonna pee real quick. I'll be right back, okay? Please behave while I'm gone. Thank you. See you soon. Okay, bye. Alright, I'm back. Guys, I'm not gone forever. What the heck? What? No! Watching the demon conversations, and Dekarabia is like, you didn't show up, and Fornius is like, Cap, I don't even remember agreeing to meet. Weird anyways, want to plan another meetup? Nah. Fornius sucks, bro, bad friend. You are, like, doubling, tripling down on this. That's wild. No, don't take Tut and Nahobiho. No, I'm here, don't worry, their mother is here. Because I have proof, okay. Okay. I can't believe she came back. I always come back. Oh, welcome back. It's been 84 years. I've fed them so many beans. Tut isn't so much into beans. He likes bread. I'll believe in this for a moment. I'll believe for a moment. Cat bread. Yeah, maybe. Tut got them in burrito form. It's fine. Oh, okay, great. Yeah. Tut, Ramses is the type of guy to pick all the beans out of Tut's burrito. Beans on bread is a hypothetical ideal meal for them. Yep. As scary as it sounds. Beans on toast. Yep. Yep. Another thing, while I was BRBing, another thing I remembered about Golden Kamuy is that the main villain doesn't have a frontal lobe. I think that's awesome. It's very funny. And he has a lot of, like, scar tissue around his eyes, and nobody questions it. It's like, oh yeah, that's normal. That's normal. Just need to get a cat that loves mushy peas, and you'll have the scrandle covered. Exactly, right? Bean toast, I shudder like an abused child. Oh no. You know what? I'm not believing anymore. Someone else has the other two Easts. They're Dora. You got bigger concerns right now. There's bigger concerns than this guy who doesn't have a frontal lobe. This person's name is ha 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 he he he. Yo, that's such a good name, bro. They're laughing at me. That's sick. Ha 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 he he he. You'll just don't have their frontal lobes. Like this guy. What is the frontal lobe even good for? I actually think it's like decision making. If I'm not mistaken. Airbag? Airbag. Empathy and long-term planning. That was kind of right. Bro don't even know consequences yet. He knew consequences, then he lost his frontal lobe, and then he stopped knowing consequences. That's tragic. That explains a lot about him. None nowhere. He doesn't know poop. He's like an army lieutenant. So, like, he does have people under him who trust him and are like, wow, this guy's so smart. He's gonna make us so much money. Always consequences. What about the pro-sequences? Pro-sequences. Oh, you're kind of right about that. You are cooking. Oh, I actually do need that, too. Ugh.
Reach.
Sorry, I'm just stuck on, like, Alma being like, no, Dekarabia and Fornius aren't that good of friends, actually. I think Fornius is a horrible friend, and I'd be a better friend to Dekarabia. Oh. I mean, I did adopt Nahobiho as my son, so, you know. I mean, I did that with Jack Frost also. He's also my son. So I don't know. I have a Jack Frost on my desk right now. He's very fluffy. He's a fuzzy one. He's the one I showed during that one hand cam. Wild. I'm fine. I'm fine. Trust. Do I have any more tea?
Anything?
No. Ugh. Thank you for joining Such Makeup. Bottoms up. Sorry, I don't have much to say. I still kind of have a headache. Maybe some eye drops will help. Where eye drop? Just watching Green McCall's special demon conversations. He has special ones. Like with whom? Who does he talk to? Oh, awesome.
No.
So if we lived in an alternate reality where frost didn't exist, whether SMT demon would be sun material? What a horrible world we would live in. Let me think. Agathian for sure. I drop. Well, you better pick it up. When I'm PC sales suburban saw none deals. Bro's trying to upgrade computers, not a thing anymore. What the heck? Need the copper bands full of gypsum. Mara tries to ride him or get him to ride him, and Green McCalla doesn't want to. What? Kind of. I mean, Mara is very forward. Ganesha just asked if they're secretly the same person. Oh, yeah, they're both elephant looking. That's true. But Ganesha has 2 eyes, and Green McCalla has 1. That's true. He has a big elephant. Yeah, sun material. If there was no Jack Frost. Sudama, Decorabia, yeah. Decorabia is cute, it's true. Kerberos, Gogo has 1 eye too, and 2 eyes too. You're saying I'm whatever Green McCalla and Ganesha are? You're saying that's me? What the heck? Alma, you seem to like demons with 1 eye. I just realized that. You like Green McCalla and you like Decorabia. Sun material, it's what stars are made of. If only there was a band to tell us how stars work, right? Kerberos. Kerberos. Is there a special reason for the eye drops today? So, where I live is very dry. I haven't noticed, but that is a connection. Where I live is very dry, and I've just had to put them in a lot lately. Hey, you know what? I sometimes, like, when there's characters I like, I never notice why I like them until someone points it out to me. I don't know. Like, I like when Loki is fluffy, and Kerberos is also fluffy. I like when dudes are fluffy. I didn't know Canada had a desert. May as well be a desert. Oh man, it's so dry. Also, a lot of the country is on fire right now, and there's smoke everywhere, and that doesn't help either. So, I'm just trying to, you know, she is fluffy, she like fluffy. Yeah, you know. You know what I've heard the saying, you know, what you like about others is also what you like about yourself. That's true. Like 8% humidity and like 38 Celsius weather. I dad canceled golf, hot enough to sweat, but too humid for it to evaporate. Ugh, that'd be gross to golf out in. This would be high mountain range. I'm not saying poop, but it is dry. Yo, 3 tile weight? That's wild.
H.
It's gonna be worth absolutely nothing unless we get some Dora. Dora. But anyway, yeah. Stuff and things. 4 hours of just being wet and swinging about. It'd be miserable. That's a no-go. Exactly, right? Like, that kind of humidity and heat just feels like you're in a soup and it's hard to breathe. Like, it's so bad. Oh. Rip. Man. Sucks down here in Florida. So glad we're entering storm season. Does that make it better? I thought the storms would be bad because they're, like, scary, but I don't know. Maybe it would help with, like, the heat, you know? Like, at least you get a little water. Sun is preferable at the point at least it evaporates some sweat. Still no fun. Yeah. It's still, you know, soupy, humid. It feels like you're in an oven and you're baking on 350. Having an ambient 50% neck headache for the last couple hours. I need to accept it won't go away on its own and eat Advil. Yeah. I thought my headache would go away too, but wearing over-the-head headphones does not help. Florida is having record heat and humidity right now. Ugh, nasty. Storms can get bad usually on the West Coast. Okay. Yeah, where I live also, we get really bad storms. It's very common here. Like if a storm's rolling in, like, yep, someone's gonna get hail damage. GG's. Yeah. Stuff floods and everything. It's kind of wild. Imagine the heat living in Florida. At a certain point, you're just yelling at the hurricane to end it. Yeah. I guess, like, you know, the storm clouds blocking out the sun helps to stuff things. Stuff and things. I don't need this. No. Guys, being at the Pompey Conquer streams, I was surprised how much I remembered of that game, because I, like, watched Vinny play it, like, back in, I don't know, 2015 or something. It was so crazy. And, like, I think that was the last time I saw it, was his playthrough. I was like, wow, I remember so much of this game. Why? It wasn't, like, the remake like Pompey was playing. It was the original, but still. Isn't Concord dead? It is, yes. Yeah. Rip Concord? Concord? No, Conquer's bad for a day. Conquer. Also, it's crazy, like, I know quite a few people who played the original when they were, like, kids. Core Conquer memories. Yeah, I guess. It was, like, around the same time I would have been, like, playing Tetris on, like, a Game Boy emulator on my phone and playing Final Fantasy IV. Would have been around that same time, I think. I think that's how old I was. I just remember being in high school. That's when I watched it. Like, I didn't even watch that much Vinny at that point. I was mostly watching Joel, I think. Literal baby. I'm a little gaga. Final Fantasy 4 years old. Yeah. I was younger, that is true. That is how that works. Yeah. Okay. Like, I don't know. I think I've talked about this before, but, like, I don't know how people can be, like, holding on to, like, high school memories for dear life, like, however many years later. Like, that was so long ago for me. A lot of those people, like, you know, I have my friends from high school that I'm still friends with now, you know, like, they remember me, but a lot of other people from high school probably don't even remember me. Like, who cares? I have bigger fish to fry in my life. Like, Mahjong Soul. I'm playing Mahjong! Some people, it was their best years. I wouldn't say it was my best years. I'd say my best years were, like, probably when I was, like, in college. I don't know. It was just so much fun being in college. I had a blast, despite the weirdos in my DMs. Burned some of my high school books, donated the rest. There you go, right? I remember, One of my cousins, I was in Newfoundland one summer, and we had like a fire on the beach, and he burnt a bunch of his schoolwork, and we had roasted like marshmallows on it and hot dogs. High school, so if I peaked in high school, I'm so insanely high levels of screwed. Well, that's the thing. You probably didn't. There's so much more to come in your life. The thing about growing up, you can leave the past behind as long as you don't stay in the same place. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Yeah. I forgot to burn The Great Gatsby. I enjoyed The Great Gatsby. Am I like the only one who liked The Great Gatsby? Maybe because I read much worse things in high school. I miss high school. Taco Bell still had 79-cent menu. Man. That is, you know what? Yeah, that's a valid thing to miss from high school. Sure. I love The Great Gatsby. You are not alone. Okay, we're so back. Gatsby Nation. Gatsby Nation. Let's go. Gatsby was a good book and easy read. It was an easy read. It's true. Had to do Great Gatsby 3 times? Why 3 times? Gatsby was Peem. Doing my old AP stuff, some other band geek, and said, well, that was something. Why would you have to do the same book 3 times? Why does Oma have a green Gatsby emote? Why does she have a green Gatsby? Alma, did you like The Great Gatsby? Sorry, The Green Gatsby? What? 3 times Gatsby, 2 times Concord. What the heck? Oh. I changed schools twice. Oh, that would do it. Yeah. You know what? I changed schools a lot too. Not when I was in high school though. No, I stayed at the same high school, thankfully. I had the same English teacher all 3 years. High school. When I was going to burn my copy, I still have to hold myself to that. Oh, I see. We'll save some special occasion for it, you know? But yeah, I had to do Lord of the Flies every year in high school because curriculum changed across the country. That's wild, yeah. Some elaborate Groundhog Day setup. Yeah, that seems kind of elaborate, right? This won't go so well. What happened today? Did they raise your pay? No, I got fired today. Sorry, this song's so good. Got a new car from Italy. What? She's my Lamborghini fantasy. It's in the same school from kindergarten to senior year. I wish that were me. I switched schools like 4 or 5 times. It was so bad. Okay, I'll take 3rd. You're on thin ice though, Akagi. Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, you know what? I was worried too because I was like, you know, people say high school is like the best years of your life. I was kind of neutral on high school. I did not like feel super strongly about it either way. But I don't know. No, I loved college. I grew up in Small City, so I lived in one place, but got to see new faces. Oh, former Small City. Yeah. That's kind of what happened to me for a while. I lived somewhere kind of small. So, like, I would switch schools, but I would still see people I knew at those schools. Like, oh, yeah, I saw you, like, 2 schools ago. High school sucked, college way better. That's good and bad beats. Yeah. When people are like, actually, if Lord of the Flies happened in real-life studies where some people would work together and not descend into chaos, and completely miss the anti-colonialist themes that are the entire point of the book. Yeah. Completely goes over their head. Grad school even gooder. Everyone knew me. Oh, hometown got smaller from its peak. I see. Okay. Yeah. No, I don't think everybody knew me when I was in high school. I think a lot of people didn't know me. And that's fine. They didn't need to know me. I didn't do anything like crazy noteworthy that like everyone would know me for. That like, oh, you were the one who did that. That was not me. Wait, Bliney, really? I had no idea and still don't remember it. That's insane. I'm glad you got out of there, dude. Holy. That's wild. Potentially I was just really tired. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes that's how it is, you know? That's how it is. Again, when I was in high school, we were supposed to read the Odyssey, I think. And my English teacher was like, no, we're not going to read the Odyssey. We're going to watch Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? And apparently it's the Odyssey. I don't know, there's a boarding school culture. You were locked in the artist body closet at some point, but that's about it. Oh! Yeah, that's horrible. I'm so sorry. I hated the Odyssey. But you liked Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, right? Poop was boring. It didn't even have the Soggy Bottom Boys. What the heck? True. Heck yeah, yeah. Odyssey, mid. Didn't even have the soggy bottom boys. A guy named Odysseus goes on an Odyssey? Okay, bro, yeah. Thought he was sick of my poop because I was a butthole growing up. Take me to the big rock candy mountain, bro. Exactly, dude, exactly. What the heck? Oh, man. I slept through so much. I don't think I ever, like, actually fell asleep in class. I felt, like, drowsy a lot when I was in high school. It's because I was... I don't know, I would get hungry a lot in the afternoon. Like, after lunch, I would still be hungry, and so I'd have to, like, bring a snack into class with me, and since teachers were super biased, they wouldn't care if I ate in class because I was a good student or whatever. Crazy. Even though I think there were some teachers that didn't like me, but, like, I don't know. Who cares? I didn't really do anything. My class ended, my teacher just didn't wake me up. They didn't wake you up! But we came from AP US history class, except it was a song from the Great Depression era. I see. I sat through one of my math exams once. This is Squaresoft's fault and clearly not my own. What game were you up all night playing, Bliney? Chrono Trigger? And of waking up in the next period. Why didn't they wake you up? That's weird. It was great. Yeah. I mean, if you needed the sleep, yeah. Yeah. The only time, like, I don't know. There was one day, like, John Goodman is an amazing actor, even in the Flintstone movie. Like, I remember one day I went to school when I was, like, I don't know, I would say, like, 11.
Don't make me say
and I was very tired, and I just ended up
cooler.
going home. My teacher was like, you look really tired. You need to go home. I was like, yep. And I just went home and slept. I don't know. Man touches grass. Welcome. Happy Sunday. Thank you for buckling up. Thank you. Other times the principal ended up waking me up. Oh, Xenogears, and get up at 4 a.m. every day for a week. That was how I found out the importance of sleep. Well, I guess you had to learn the hard way. What Xenogears does to you. This is your brain on Xenogears. Oh my goodness gracious. Crazy stuff. Wow. I used to stay up, not really late, honestly. Late for me was till, like, I don't know, 11 p.m. I used to stay up, like, till 11 p.m. every night in high school playing Fire Emblem and Animal Crossing. More important lesson than anything primary school taught me, including how to avoid predators. That's insane! Nine's Adora, but it's pretty dead. Love getting like 4 hours of sleep a night. I cannot function on that amount of sleep. I don't know how anyone would do that. Miss when I had the discipline to go to bed at 10:40. Yeah. And like I had to when I was in high school. And even like college, I had to go to bed fairly early. To wake up at like 7 or whatever. Or set to get 9 hours these days. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So there's a school assembly where you could tweet messages to display boards, and the predictable happened, and the only reason my friend and I were cut as suspects was we thought it sounded stupid and skipped out for coffee. What? No. Oh, man. What are we waiting on for? 7 of circles? Yeah, no. No. Out of the corner of my eye, the girl at the top here looked like Manhattan Cafe Uma Musume. 3 concealed triplets? That's wild. You're cooking. Another Varg Skeletor? What in the world is... Okay. I'm fine with that. It's just crazy to me is all. I'm dealer, so I gotta pop off, guys. Day before class with my best friend, I would just walk around the hallway talking about cars. I generally don't know how you put up with me because I was so drowsy throughout each one of those convos. Because her brain is Uma Musume, it's true. Because that's how friendship works. You just like hang out with your homies even though they're sleepy. And you're like, wow, my friend is here at school today. I sure am glad to see my friend at school today. like a lot of my friends were like, you know, going through crazy stuff during high school, but like even though they were like, you know, sad or whatever, I was just happy to see them. I was so happy to see my friends every day. So don't forget to sleep. It's a service tech at work where he only gets 4 hours of it and he's visibly not okay. Visibly, yeah. He just keeps slurping Red Bull though. Oh, sleep is really important, it's true. It is real important. School without friends, just like textbooks IRL. Gross! Ew! Yep, yep. Like, I didn't have a lot of classes with my friends, but at least I could see them, like, at lunch and before and after school, you know? Substitute up to 5 hours of sleep a day with Monster Energy drink. Do not do this. Do not do this. Bad. Yeah. Live and breathe. Hours and 2 cans a day. It's a race! No! Don't do this. Sure. Never accept my demise. To use hard explodes first. Oh, short convo with this one girl asked me how I got through every day tired, and she seemed amazed I was just not drinking coffee or energy drinks or anything. My goodness. I mean, I didn't drink coffee until I worked retail. I don't know how I got through college without coffee. Legit. Oh, at my high school reunion doesn't end up like Liz from 30 Rock. I don't think it was a bully. I don't even know if my high school would have a reunion. Our class, my graduating class was so big, I feel like there's too many of us to do a reunion. Or like if there was a reunion, I wouldn't get invited because I wasn't like popular. Sleeping through class so you know it's not all that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how I got through college without coffee. I somehow did. And it wasn't until like I started working retail that I started drinking coffee. I was like, dang, this is pretty good. Oh, nice. No. Toyo, I heard school cafeteria food in Canada was actually pretty good. Was that your experience? So my school cafeteria, so one of my school cafeterias, they had, I didn't get it very often because like, you know, you have to pay for it, right? But they made really good like grilled cheese sandwiches and they had really good cookies. A cookie was like 45 cents and I would save up change like every week to get a cookie. They were so good. But in high school, the cafeteria food was okay in high school, I guess. It was like a pizza place and it was like square pizzas. Was it good? I don't know. Sometimes like I craved it and so I would get it, but most of the time we would go like off campus to get food because it was better than the pizza in the cafeteria. Cookie yummy. But it depends like what school you go to in Canada too, I think. Schools in other provinces might have like more of a, I don't know about cafeteria culture. I feel like that might be what it is. I don't know. But I'd usually bring my own lunch every day, so yeah. 2 cafeteria drumsticks down to the bone. They weren't even that good. What the heck? Yeah, the cafeteria had like pizza and like salad. Marching band memory reunion, we got a decent response from across like 6 years. It was weird but fun. I apparently became a myth because some underclassmen kept referencing me. What the heck? You're a legend. I was sorry to go to reunion because I was be friendly with your parents' kid and I don't think I can stand any of their parents a second time. Okay. Do I devour 2 sweet apples or a bag of cookies? It's gotta be the sweet apples, bro. Although, if you're going to bed soon, it might give you an upset stomach. That's what I find with apples anyway. That's just me. So you might have to go for the bag of cookies. It depends on your tolerance. Both, somehow. Both. One stupid thing that's all people remember you for. Yeah, maybe. Thing is, I didn't do that. It was a small town friend. They were just like their parents at 14. Oh my goodness. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. Mm. I probably could have kept the 8s. Or that 1-8 as a pair, but I don't know. No. This isn't good either. Bad draw. I don't know. I don't think I like really made a name for myself in high school, and that's fine. Thank you for joining Surge Mega Bottoms Up. I'm fine. I'm fine with this. They don't need to like remember me. And you just become your dad, but with different hyperfixations. Is that what I'm doomed to? Well, I'm not. I don't think I'm doomed. I don't think it's a bad thing to become my dad, but you know. Another 8? Dude, unbelievable. What the heck is this? Uh-huh. What was something? Enter a food coma. Thank you for lurking, Bliney. Thank you. Sora V2 Dasher. What the heck? By the time high school around, I'd mellowed out from being insane middle schooler and just sit in the corner and listen to Eurobeat. Yeah, a good amount of high school for me was, yeah, just listening to music while I worked on my stuff. I mean, just since as you get more old and tired. I'm already old and tired. Lemon cake food coma. Sounds kind of awesome. Ooh. I know the 5 is safe. I doubt I'm going to get anything from this. I sit in the car and listen to Sora V1 Back on the Rocks cover. Crazy. Oh my goodness. Remember, okay, so when Pompous was playing Conker's Bad Fur Day, right? Or Conker 11 Reloaded. It's just Conker's Bad Fur Day. The windy music, the I used to warm up with that on my oboe when I was in band. Remember using con sport? That was funny when I was a kid, and as an adult means more. Can't believe I put on pants just to open the door and see missionaries. No! I don't know. Sometimes I would find it fun to like get dressed up just to go to the grocery store, you know? Like I'm fine with that. I gotta get dressed for some reason, somehow. One good thing Conqueror has done. He had a fire soundtrack. When actual soft continued put tears in my eyes went before it was just an ironic thing. How to keep the elbows warm. I could probably still play it. I don't know if I have it like muscle memoried, maybe. We're almost at 9, like this is a gated community. How'd you get in? Also, yeah, it seems awfully late to be going around knocking on doors. 9 p.m.? No. They're trying. Yeah. Got adults in my room yesterday and occasionally pop out to say hi to people. There you go, man. I don't know. I feel like, you know, I feel better, like, in general with, like, mental health stuff when I, like, you know, care to, I don't know, get a shower, get dressed. At the very least, get dressed, get ready. A dolled up mango just sitting in a gamer chair. Putting it like that is pretty silly. So there's a knock on my door at 9 p.m. I'm not answering that. I'd be more suspicious than anything. Like, who's coming by at, like, 9 p.m.? Hello? Huh? That's outside of, like, normal people hours. What? They're just looking for pizzas to steal. They are, dude. They are. I'm gonna have to mark my calendar for the anniversary of the pizza incident, because that was tragic. I was so hungry. I was starving, dude. I was starving, and so I ordered 2 pizzas. I was gonna have food for days. Of course, I did end up ordering pizzas from a different place, but like famished. I was famished after stream on Sunday, and I was like, I'm gonna order myself some pizzas. And I was just sitting on my couch. Something that happened after stream that was genuinely crazy. Right after stream, yeah, it was on a Sunday. Who's stealing pizzas at 11 p.m.? I don't know. It was like past 11. It was like midnight for me. Famish called me. It was like midnight at that point. Like, I think it was later than 11. Yeah. Anyway, crazy stuff. I don't live near people who do that anymore. Rip. I miss my family just visiting because I don't miss some random uncle crashing on my couch for a month while he finds a job. Yeah, I don't think I'd miss that either. It's give and take. You know, if I'm living by myself, I'm like, I don't know if I want someone crashing uninvited. Midnight pizza thief. Yeah, I never found out who it was, but not that I need to. Post-stream meal is sacred. It is sacred. That's what I'm saying. I think that's what tore me up more. Like, who cares that someone took my pizza? Like maybe they were hungry, maybe they needed it, right? That was my mentality. But like, it's the post-stream meal, and it really is sacred. Like, it hits different. So, how dare they? How dare they? In my house that isn't usually there. I see what you mean. Yeah. No. I would really like another red dragon. That'd be nice. I don't know if I can depend on it, though. Recharge after stream. How dare you hold Oyo back from that, right? Oh, there's the red dragon. Nice. Okay. So I can share with the other person's house, it all balances out. Yeah, that's true, too. That's true. Yeah. Yeah, like after stream, I'm chilling and recharging from whatever it was. Have a good night, Zach. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. What was I even streaming that night? Probably Vatva. Not getting privacy, then neither are you, yeah. What the heck? That's Adora. That seems really, really unsafe. I'll get rid of these. Yeah. I know I asked this before. When was the pizza incident? When did that even happen? Wasn't it like last year? It was probably Vatva. I think it was after like a Sunday Vatva. I'm pretty sure it was on a Sunday. Like, what the heck, man? What the heck? Oh, yeah? 2 7s? That's good, I'm sure. I bet. Get rid of my other East, I guess. 10 hours of Vatva, none pizza. None pizza. I worked so hard for that pizza. I streamed Vatva for 10 hours. 6/15/25. That was over a year ago. It was over a year ago. It doesn't feel like that long ago. June 15th. Yeah, that was over a year ago, and I'm still thinking about it. That's crazy. Those tiles looking scrumptious. Baron, welcome. Happy Sunday. Do not eat the tiles. Do not eat them. No. As scrumptious as they might look. Do not the tiles. Ooh. Yeah, 10 pie sticks, yeah. I'm dealer, so we go again. It was a Vatva night. I knew it. I knew it. Vatva fertilizer poop video too. When? You can't do that, can you? Can you make Vatva? No. Pizza stealing is no minor offense. No, it's not. Because, like, okay, realistically, human poop does not have anything, like, good in it that a plant would like. I don't... Unless you can use the Vatva poop to make fertilizer. I don't know. What is Kel eating then? Human poop doesn't have nutrition in it because your body takes it. It's the stuff your body doesn't need. It's the bad things. You can? Bro. Dude. I'm gonna have to do that next time I play Vatva. That's crazy. I didn't know that. I didn't know you could do that. Well, that's wild. Good news, they make candy mahjong tiles. I might need myself a set. Apparently Baron needs one too. He's craving the tiles. But it sure ain't the crackers. He hates the crackers because he's so dang picky. He hates the crackers so much. Like, dude, I thought picky eaters loved crackers and, like, dino nuggets. I don't know. I don't need the 4. No. Poo was not nutritious. Why does it have a truck like the Wiener Mobile? The Wiener Mobile is not a poop truck. Earl is the thing we just get weirded out by. Instead, we do that with chicken poop. Yeah, that's true. Or cow poop. Wait, didn't you have more tiles? Crunch, crunch, muffled what? So cotton candy tile set, I think, is real tiles because it's $5,000. Cotton candy. Then why do they call it cotton candy? Because it's just, like, the color, like the paint on them? The colors? They're just cute looking? Maybe. Because it's pink and pearly. Can you send a link? I want to see them. I want to look at them with my eyes. Like you normally look at things. Like you would look at Nahobiho. There's Nahobiho. Richie, really? Really? Oh, that's pretty green. Bet stick. Bespoke. Guys, they're bespoke. I'd have to agree with that. 3 tile weight! Okay. These are really cute. Cool, what? Okay, I didn't win. This sucks, bro. At least they didn't win off me. Good gracious. They look like bubblegum. These ones look edible. I'm just trying to tell what suit is which. You know what? No, it's obvious. The hearts are the circles. They do look like candy. Oh, I still have Demon Duel open. Oops. No, I already got today's. Oh, that was only East 3? I thought that was East 4. My bad. Asterisk tries to blow a bubble, spits resin chunks all over the table. Oops. Trying to eat the bubblegum mahjong tiles. How big are they? They look really thin. They looked really thin. They don't look like thick like these ones are. Thank you for joining Sewage Streamer. Bottoms up. New Yu-Gi-Oh card tile, yummy. There are Yu-Gi-Oh cards that are based on Mahjong. And they make you draw a card, then discard one. Just like Mahjong. That's how Mahjong work. Cookie yummy. Hey, fun fact, when I covered this song, I did not do that rap part at full speed. Because I couldn't do it, but I know someone who can. I was like, how in the world did you do that? What? This trap card allows me to eat your cards when you aren't looking. I feel like Mokuba would do that whenever he did that, ow. Fiancer. No, it wasn't him. I feel like whatever that was that Mokuba was doing in Death Tea, the wheel of food, the poison food, I feel like he'd be doing that. Can you do an off-the-cuff rap for us? No, I'm not a rapper. Would a Yu-Gi-Oh! Mahjong Soul collab go crazy? Yes. Even though, like, they don't play Mahjong in Yu-Gi-Oh! They play Duel Monsters. But, like, they don't play Mahjong in Code Geass either. So, like, I think it would go crazy. Shower time? Heck yeah. How do you feel about the Princess Athena, the girl Mokuba? I don't think I'm that far. No spoilers. I'm like partway through Duel Monsters. Thank you for the headpad streamer. Thank you, thank you. And I know you might be like, Sora, this came out like 25 years ago. Yami Yugi would love it. Actually, he's the prince of games. He is the king of games. He loves all games, right? He'd be big into Mahjong, you know? He would. His grandpa would probably like playing it with him. But anyway, played more games in the manga, including Money Knife. That's true. Put her in Duel Links and Kaiba in game is super supportive as long as it doesn't affect Mokuba's dueling. I see. I haven't played Duel Links. Oh yeah, Yugi, he'd love Mahjong. Did I click 3-player? I did. You know what, I was considering doing 3-player. I guess we're doing 3-player. Let's do it. Early Duel Links was magical. I've only played Master Duel. Best monster was a strawberry. Oh, that's sick. I love that. Letting a Mahjong set would actually freak so hard. It would. Is that why some tiles are discarded sideways in trap? Yeah, they put them in defense position. No, the sideways tile is the Riichi bet tile. We're doing 3-player Jong now. Millennium Mahjong? Dude, Kaiba Corp would make a crazy Mahjong set. I think Kaiba would love Mahjong too, even though he loves Duel Monsters, right? But like, he could become the best Mahjong player ever instead of being the best duelist, because apparently Yugi is like clobbering him in terms of dueling, so like he could just switch to Mahjong. Jonging, yeah. Moon, welcome. Happy Sunday. Honestly, I envision Pegasus more into Mahjong. He would love Mahjong. That's true. That's true. Mm-hmm. Really?
Reach.
Crazy. Oh, that's 7 pairs. Excellent. Exquisite. I got a question. What is up? Bro, there's a song I really want to put on the playlist, but it's impossible because her hair needs to be put up. You're gonna have to make a decision. Forgot Pegasus was even part of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah, dude, he apparently... Okay, no, he didn't invent Duel Monsters. Duel Monsters was invented by, like, ancient Egyptians. But, like, he brought it to the modern era, which was... kind of not the best idea, considering what was going on with the Egyptian god cards and stuff, and people getting, like, murdered or whatever, but, like, you know, whatever. It's fine. Yay, Duel Monsters. Woohoo! I know your tiles where you play them, Yugi boy. Yeah, bro, they're on the table. Pair of dreamers, put your hairs back down, and I lose stocks. Oh, the people speak. What about Mahjong on motorcycles? That's 5Ds. Like, I get dueling on motorcycles, but I feel like Mahjong on motorcycles would be harder. Seems kind of, like, impossible. So, like, you know, Akagi has, like, Washizu Mahjong, right? I feel like something like that in Yu-Gi-Oh! Would go hard. It's pretty... like, whatever circumstance like that, like, whatever that was, is pretty similar to, like, whatever Akagi was up to, betting his blood. You think Yerby songs have somewhat sad lyrics, but not sad instrumentals qualify as sad Yerby? Sure. I think Prayer does have a sad instrumental. And Lonely Night, not so much, but, like, Prayer is in a minor key, so for me, it does sound more sad. But, like, even though it's upbeat, I feel like it can still be sad, you know? I think those are still sad. You know, my memory of prayer. I don't know if I've ever talked about this, but I haven't listened to prayer. I'm a little stitious, okay? Let me tell you why. So, remember when I was telling you guys about how, like, I got in, like, an accident on a city bus? Specifically when I was getting onto a city bus, and it, like, I was never, like, the same after that. I don't know how I was before. Yeah, I was listening to prayer while that happened. I had a headphone in, and I was listening to prayer. Yeah, when I was getting on that bus and it got hit. Yeah. So ever since then, I was like, I don't know if I can listen to prayer. Because it seems kind of cursed to me, but, you know. Yeah, I remember that so clearly, man. Life-altering Eurobeat. Yeah! Yeah! And I remember also, like, another time, I was like, I don't know, I was messaging somebody one time while listening to Crazy on Emotion by Ace, and we kind of had, like, I don't know about a fight, but, like, an altercation. And yeah, I couldn't listen to that song for the longest time either. How are you so on brand? I don't know, man. Can I add to the playlist next, but I don't know if I want to now. No, I think the statute of limitations is up. I think you can add it. How long ago was this? This was like in 2017. So like it was like 9 years ago. I want to keep that 4. That's Adora. That's also Adora, bro. What am I supposed to do? Yeet is welcome. Happy Sunday. A lifetime ago. Kinda. Like, it doesn't feel like that long ago, but at the same time, it was a long time ago. Girlfriend broke up with me the same day I started listening to Speedy Speed Boy. She clearly wasn't meant for you. Oh, I won? Really? Well, let's go again then. Excellent. Yeah, like, I don't know, certain songs I just associated with these, things that happened to me. Washizu is here too! Lore battle! It's rather best be kind of weird around your partner to weed out the weak ones. Ah, yeah. Because they know the real you know? And, you know, your partner is also a human. You can't just...
Young man.
I don't know. Hide that.
Young man. Young man.
We were in front, or what's even the point, right? Right. I'm just fixing that. It's probably fun. Could do like a 7 pairs again, I guess. We got 5 pairs. We're on our way there. Since there's less tiles that are used in 3-player, we might be able to get there. Maybe. Trying to have my weird ones for a whole month to maybe score a date. It wasn't worth it. It's never worth it, man. I cannot get over prayer being the BGM of the bus incident. It was the BGM of the bus incident. Yep.
Reach.
Yeah. Yep. The incident, everybody. The incident. It was an incident, I guess. Dang, and I drew another green. Wow, I don't even need it, bro. The little animation I've crafted in my head is so different now. The animation of what? Me getting in the bus accident? The incident, TM. Yeah, it's the incident. Cheetoy. Yeah, I had a headphone. I had an earbud in at the time. I was listening to prayer. I don't know. One earbud of prayer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I remember, like, I even remember, like, what phone I had. I remember getting on the bus and, you know, it got hit, right? And I had to tell, like, my hairdresser that I probably couldn't make it that day because the bus got in an accident. You see, it only happened if it's in one ear again. You're so right. You're so right, dude. Here it is. You're so right. I just gotta put it in both ears. What would happen if you covered it? Maybe I would, like, protect myself from bus accidents. The accident didn't even wait for your 30s, SMH. That was kind of like my moment ever. Like, that was like the incident of my life. Boom. You able to remember the incident in so much detail, but not what you were like beforehand is so scary. Yeah, like I don't know what I was like beforehand. Like, I genuinely don't know. Like, you know, sometimes I try to, like, rack my brain and remember. Because I feel like I should remember. Toyo cover prayer would probably go so hard. There's got to be an instrumental, right? Like, they release instrumentals of most of those, I think. I think I've gotten a lot better now, too, at, like, figuring out, like, harmonies, too. And that was something that, like, scared me a long time for covering Eurobeat songs. It was, like, you know, figuring out all the harmonies. Because the harmonies are often, you know, not really complex. There's just a lot of them. So Fragile by Pamsi is also another sound, but that definitely has a sad instrumental. It does. Yeah, that's true. I can't call anything. There's one on the YouTubes. Okay, great. Good. I do like that song. Yeah, I do like the song, despite the incident happening while I listened to it. But, you know, I don't know. I guess that just makes it part of my lore. Or whatever. Let's see. Despite the incident, TM. Yeah. I don't think I want that 2 tile weight because there's only one of each left and I'll probably never ever get one. Insane lore to have? Yeah, and you know what? Like, when I was first asked, I think it was during like a Q&A stream, if, like, you know, I had anything like that happen to me. Like, I didn't remember it right away. Like, when I was asked, like, if I had any sort of incidents like that in my life, I was like, I don't think so. Like, it's been fairly normal. And then I remembered that, and I was like, oh. If I forgot who I was, I don't know what I'd do. Like, I didn't forget who I was, but, like, I don't know about my personality. Kind of. My personality felt different. I felt, you know, it was interesting. It was weird. See, amnesia. No, I remembered, like, who I was. See, this is why I draw myself in my planner, to remember who I am. I don't know. I just felt like a different person after. It felt different. It's hard to explain, but that's that's the best way I can explain it. Is that a bad thing? I don't know. I mean, I'm still alive. I'm still here. I'm doing whatever this is now. I'm jogging and all that. So I think it could be a lot worse. Phineas Cage. I don't know what that is. If I get my personality, I'm probably boned. Sora got isekai to Sora V1. Oh, that's true. Yeah. 動くから一票のスタートこれの総額まで下げ人間コンテスト Bus accident to Mahjong pipeline. The accident and wow, I deal in. Learning Mahjong and the bus accident were like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years apart, maybe. No. That many? Okay, if the accident was in like 2017, 17, 18. No, I learned Mahjong like 2 years later. I learned it, I think, in 2019. I'm still like, this is completely unrelated. Listening to this song just reminded me, like, there was only one line of harmonies in the public toilet song. That was it. There was no other ones. I only had to, like, record, like, one line of harmonies. And they were easy to figure out, too. I was like, oh, there's nothing else. I mean, I could have added more, but I feel like it could have been weird. Guy named Phineas Gage, hold on. Had a metal rod go into his brain, but he survived. Didn't damage though, but changed his personality forever. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. One harmony that makes the whole thing. Yeah. You get one harmony in the second verse, that's it. Not even in the chorus. There was nothing in the chorus. I listened so hard and there was just nothing. We're going sicko mode! Make it more easily aggravated. Interesting. Interesting. Lost the frontal lobe. Oh, it's the villain from Golden Kamuy. Okay. Yes, that guy. Yeah. Toyo Soarer dedicated Sora lore video where you go over the incident. No. I mean, okay. If we're talking like my VTuber lore, it's kind of similar. I would like to make a full like VTuber lore video, but that would require a lot of time. And I've been so busy with like other things lately. I don't have the time right now. If my schedule frees up and I'm like able to do that, I would do that. I should make a short or something though, about the incident because I do like describe it. It was in like a Q&A stream. I think I did like marshmallows for like it might have been an incentive. Should at least get free tuition from getting hit by Bus-kun. No, I wasn't hit by the bus. The bus was hit by a car while I was getting onto it. And as a result, I got like ping pong between bus doors. Responsible found tied to a belligerent guy who got drunk and into fights. Oh, wow. That's crazy. I've heard about the tuition thing. It's pretty wild. Wild stuff. Bounced around all silly like, yeah! It sounds crazy. It was crazy. It sounds terrible. It was not good. No, isekai tuition. Hopefully wherever I would get isekai to, they wouldn't charge tuition. I would hope that stuff's free. Why did this person leave? You're not even losing. What? Isekai tuition sounds like an anime. It does sound like an anime. Have to watch that one, I guess, after I watch Golden Kamuy. What did I say I was watching after Golden Kamuy? Oh yeah, Dora Hedoro Season 2. Right. I can binge it now. That's good, because I binged Season 1. However many years ago. That was like 2021, I think. Like, looking in my brain, looking in my mind's eye, it was 2021. So I'm gonna say that's when it was. Sorry to inform you, but the world you got brought back into has double tuition. Oh no, bring me back, man. I don't want to be isekai'd no more. I don't want to be isekai'd anymore. Get rid of that. Okay. That's fine. You can win off that. I'm ready to start Toyo Hero Season 2, so I have something to yap about with Toyo. There you go. Something to bring up when I bring up my watching whatever segment when I'm chatting. 2 times tuition, 3 times BAPE. Alright, we win again. Excellent. Plus 103. I got so much score from that. What the heck? Okay. I did win by a lot, so checks out, I guess. Yeah, I think I watched Dorohedoro Season 1 around the same time I watched Digital Devil Story. I think. I don't know if they were that close together, but like when I first watched it, first time watching it. I don't know if they were that close together, but I feel like they were relatively close together. Yo, Hua Hua? Oh, that's an awesome name. They're fluffy, everybody.
Hey.
Part that sounds like Doom.
Hey. Hey.
Well, that's what you get for watching them satin videos. Both of them are very good. Both things I just mentioned are very good. I enjoyed both. They were great. DDS is more of a Fluffy Loki video. Also, it's about Fluffy Loki. It's about Nakajima being extremely selfish and kind of stupid. Like, he's intelligent. He's book smart, but he's not money smart, basically. Yumiko's the one who's money smart. Is she also book smart? I think so. She's like she's the best, so she's gotta be.
Come.
Fluffy Loki content. I don't remember seafood in that. Sure.
Come.
Oh my goodness, stop. We're gonna reach a draw after 5 cons. If you say there were shellfish, I will believe. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Makes her more intelligent. Yeah. Dang, wild. For Dora? That's wild. He's popping off. Wow. Telecom TM. Oh man. I was gonna say something, but I can't remember what it was. I think I already mentioned this when someone brought up Kavinsky passing away, and I think I already did mention that, like, he's basically the reason I started wearing cool jackets, like, in the first place. Like, I started specifically looking, like, when I went shopping, I would specifically look for, like, you know, a cool jacket, right? And that's when I ended up finding the one I'm wearing right now. So, thanks, Kavinsky. It was because Canada was cold. I mean, also that. It gives me more reason to wear a jacket. You know, there's a lot of times in the year I can wear it. But, you know, finding a cool one like this, like a Sukajan or like whatever. He was wearing more like a Letterman jacket. Kavinsky had good taste. He did. Makes her more swag. Kavinsky wore like a red, like, varsity jacket kind of thing. Letterman jacket.
Beach.
It's pretty cool. Whereas I didn't... He's like blue, though. He was like... His skin was like blue because he was like basically like a zombie. He was like reborn kind of deal. Revived. But anyway. Ate all the colloidal silver. He did. That's true. The car that, like, I don't know if the car revived him, but he became one with a car. The car that he became one with was a Ferrari Testarossa. It was an old one. We're both in Ricci, but I want to be the one to win. I really don't want to deal in on this. This type of jacket I think would be super swag, but only exists in art, so I vomit. Are you sure it's not real? Thank you for joining Sewage Dreamer. Bottoms up. Maybe someone's made it real. Like jackets with big poofy shoulders. I've tried to get into like, you know, the broad shoulders on the jackets. I don't know about those. I don't know. Maybe some of them do big. I do like jackets that fit like bigger. You know, a little bit bigger. It's cool, you know. But yeah. I remember one time I was at a thrift shop when I was in college. And I found the drive jacket, but it was way too big, so I didn't buy it. But it was like $10. I should have bought it anyway. Because I had seen Drive at that point, and I really liked it. Really good movie, by the way, if you haven't seen it. If you want to learn more about getaway drivers, watch that movie. Very, very good documentary on the subject. Just put it in the wash 20 times in quick succession. Yeah, exactly, right? And then the dryer, too. The dryer is really what makes things shrink. But I found even, like, my jacket I'm wearing right now, I found shrunk after washing it, even though I've never put it in the dryer. But anyway, whatever. Point is, I found that jacket, and I didn't buy it. And I regret it, like, constantly. I should have bought it. It would have been so cool. It was only $10, man. Come on. Would have been so cool. Oh, nice.
No.
10 dillies. What a deal. I remember it being really cheap, too. Like, that's more incentive for me to have bought it. But, alas. Dang, that's it? Wow. Okay. -2? They didn't like my Mahjong playing. They didn't like my yoke. They didn't like it. Alright guys, I gotta pee, but I will be right back, okay? With more jonging. We'll do more 3-player. It's gonna be crazy. Alright, I'll be right back. Please behave while I'm gone. Thank you. See you soon. See you soon. Okay, I'm back. Tinkling just like Zelda? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Alright, I'm back. Let's go. Welcome back. Thank you. Toyo, what is up, bro? Mind if I sound like just what kind of jacket I was thinking of? Yeah, sure.
Pay. Pay.
Quit giving me these. I don't want them. Ugh. I'm fine. Ah. I'm fine. Trust. Who cares about one of those? It is a weird second discard to make, but no. It's up to me. Silly. Yeah.
Reach.
Oh! Jacket made of a racing suit would be pretty sick. There are jackets that look like this, yeah. Yeah. I really like the look of the Subaru rally jackets.
Dora. Dora. Dora.
Wow, that's a lot of Dora. We got so much. The Subaru rally jackets are really nice. I would love to have one. Yeah, I'll get rid of that, sure. Get out of here, Kirito. I know what you did. There's just so many cool jackets out there, and I can't have them all, which is really unfortunate, but whatever. So I'll play something not exactly like the old ones. Okay. One of the sides just says, bro, very cool. It's pretty awesome. I don't know. I've been finding, cool jackets in unexpected places. Like, like the one I'm wearing. I never expected to find it where I found it, but I did. Life-changing purchase. It was like $20 or something like that. 20 or 25, I can't remember. But it's a nice jacket. Yeah, this one. This is the one, yeah. Yeah, that one. Isn't it so nice? I love the blue-yellow. The rally blue and the gold rims on the Subi. That's what it reminds me of. That's probably what it's supposed to... 131 dillies? I thought it'd be more. I thought they'd be charging way more for those. But it's pretty awesome. Maybe if I, went to a car rally, maybe they have them there. It seems like that you can direct planes. It'd be pretty awesome. You never know when you need to direct a plane, I guess. I was gonna ask why I'm holding on to this West. It's because it's a Dora. So now we're going for 90. Makes sense. I don't know. Maybe someday I'll get one, or I'll go to a car rally and then, maybe they'll have them there. I don't know. West Dora, East Beef. That's true. It's like left beef. Just take it. Just take it, bro. One day I know it. Thank you. Going in the 90s. Me and my friends, we were going to go to a car rally one day. And we went out there. We went out to the track and everything. And we realized we went on the wrong day. The rally was actually taking place the next day. So we just ended up doing something else for the rest of the day. But just yank them off of one of the crew members and kind of make a break for it. Ow. What kind? It was like a dirt rally. Where the cars get all muddy. The one where you find Subarus at. Yeah. I mean, we still had a fun day. But, you showed up to an empty track. Yeah, we showed up to an empty track. Yep. We're like, where is everybody? And, it was the next day. What the heck? Back off! I'll have to go to a rally stage someday. Me too. Me and my grandpa did that when I was wee tiny. You went to a car rally? That's awesome. I'd love to go. Seeing videos where like the driver rolls over and spectators all rush over from the sidelines and roll the car back up, right? Yeah. Yeah, yeah. They tend to do that. Three. Audience participation. Yeah, it's interactive. It's interactive. Did a different race with little go-kart looking things with fins on the roof. Oh, interesting. Okay. Sprint cars. That would make sense. Those, if any cars would sprint, I think those are the ones. Give me more Dora. Dang it. Speeder path for racing. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Reach.
Crazy my red dragons became the pair. I thought I was really gonna get like a win con out of them. Okay, now throw out one of my tiles, bro. Really nice. Some creepy nuts. They are, it's true.
Reach. 一発.
Oh my goodness.
3倍マン.
Sanbaimon, bro. That's crazy. Wow. See how, like, ridiculous 3-player is? You get crazy scoring hands because there's, like, less tiles. And it's easier to make a crazy hand, but also that means it's easier for everybody to make a crazy hand, so everyone's doing this, but, like, that's what makes it so funny. In my opinion, anyway. Crazy hamburger. It's terrible. It's just terrible, yeah. Yeah. That moment in the Jabroni Mike stream yesterday where that one chatter spoiled the Spider-Man movie, I feel like they were joking, though. Like, no, there's no way that happens in the movie, right? Like, there's no shot. As funny as it was, that thinning out the player base just a bit can change the game dynamics so much. What, for this? It's not so much thinning out player base, it's just, you know, they made a different version of Mahjong with 3 players. It's a little silly. We don't really make sense after hearing it, so I think it's true. That is wild. I mean, crazy spoiler, then. I guess. But that was so evil of that person to do. What the heck? Why would they do that? Oh. When endgame was relevant, I would spoil it to people as a bit. Oh, I remember that. I remember in general, like, endgame spoilers, you know? Diabolical, yeah. Yeah. At the end of the movie, the credits play. What? 9. Almost got beaten up multiple times. Oh no. But then they are the shawarma. No, I like they are the shawarma more than they ate the shawarma. I thought that was in the first Avengers movie, was the shawarma.
まだだ。まだ終わっていない。
Yeah, I'll throw out my 7s too, why not? I don't want to deal in. They all blend together. They kind of do. Slop in the trough. Yeah. Sludge.
ノーテ。
Need a place for my CDs. The stack I taught myself was getting a little too tall for safety. Oh, maybe make 2 stacks. I remember I had a really tall stack of CDs, but I already knocked over once. Uh-oh. I had it like also leaning against a wall, so it wasn't just like freely there. So like that helped too. But I don't know. Sorry, I'm looking up. That's where the monitor is. It's up there. That's where the playlist is. It's up there. I put it up there so I can see everything. No space on the shelf for a second stack. Ah, shoot. Okay. Do you like have them like in order? Like, do you have them stacked in a specific order? I always put mine in like alphabetical. So you can anticipate Mariah Carey. I'm happy to tell you that I do not see Mariah Carey in like the next 8 songs. Do you know how happy that makes me? They're in numerical order. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Especially if it's like numbered volumes. That makes sense. Same type idea. That 9th. Let me see. No, it's fine. No, I think the 9th is actually really good, actually. It's a banger. Let's give it a try. 8 of bamboo. I don't know why I thought it was the 9 of circles. No, that's what I discarded. Yeah. Okay. Who's on the bottom, oldest up top. Right. The 9th is a Soarer cover. It's not, actually. It's not. Which one is 9? It's, looks like it's Dance with Steel Ball Run. I do like Dance with Steel Ball Run. I, in fact, very much enjoyed the first episode of Steel Ball Run. Super Eurobeat 209 is load bearing. Oh, man. I greatly enjoyed Steel Ball Run. It's like 3 C's under it, but it's the lowest Eurobeat volume. Right, yeah. Still load bearing, I think. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully she's not surpassing me. Nope. She's not. Oh, she's dealer though. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. That doesn't make things good. Then she actually could surpass me. If she's dealer. Yeah. Because if she keeps winning and she's not in first, then the round keeps repeating until either someone else wins or she's in first. I'm going to take the stack apart if I listen to all the new volumes I got in. I can add them to the stack. Well, it's an honor to add them to the stack. Thank you for joining Sewage Dreamer. Bombs up. Like when I would get CDs, I still get CDs, but like I wouldn't add them like to my shelf until I like ripped them and everything, and I looked at uh like the booklet inside, like the liner, like I until I read all that, you know, I wouldn't put it on the shelf. So like get a wire rack or something for them to sit on. Yeah, I think that'd be really helpful. The issue is the multi-CD ones. Oh, because they're thick. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how you'd account for those. Maybe putting those at like the top, but then they're not like in order anymore. You have 6. Oh, wow. Speaking of Eurobeat, guys, do you know how messed up it is that twice now Dave Rogers has gone to a city I lived in and performed, and I couldn't go because I just happened to not be in the city at the time? Like, I see my friends posting about, like, saw Dave Rogers, and I'm like, ugh, this is the second time. He's gone somewhere where I lived, and okay, this past time I couldn't have gone and seen him. But, like, I feel like now everybody went to this one convention that, you know what, I did go there last year. And, you know, I met these people there or whatever. But, like, I don't know. Like, oh, now everybody's going there when I'm not there? 2 times is hateful. He looks at your schedule and plans for it. Yeah, he specifically is avoiding me. But, yeah. Eventually I'll get to go see him. Oh, I'm in Ricci and there's none of my tile left? Well, hopefully they all fold. I didn't even realize that. Yeah. I mean, I think Fiance will want to go too. I think he'll also want to go see Dave Rogers. So, like, you know, maybe it's better that way because he wouldn't be able to come with me. So we'll have to go see him at a time where we can both go. Yep, he's winning off of me. Yep. Still keep me in first. Dave being an elusive cryptid, but only for you is a funny bit. It is kind of funny. That's true. Okay, I still win. We'll get something signed by him, but I don't know what you'd get signed. I saw people getting their vinyls signed. Fiance does have a Dave Rogers vinyl, so, like, he could easily get that signed. So, like, that's not an issue. Dave Rogers DJing a wedding. That'd be pretty silly. That'd be pretty silly. What's that? We won again. Wow. Wow. Let's rank up in 3-player now. Excellent. Dave Rogers vinyl, I assume not Eurobeat though. It is a Eurobeat one, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. When else gets to say hi at signing, but second you show up, gets like sick or his flight gets delayed. Yeah. You know, I mean, it's even like, I don't know. Like even me getting acknowledged by him would be crazy. Does Fiance like Eurobeat? Yeah, of course he does. It was Dave's death snail. Yeah, the death snail. I'm often, you know, kind of, I guess, teaching Fiance about Eurobeat, but he does like it. You know, he likes listening to it. He really likes Dave Rogers. Yeah. Good taste, of course. Dave has some good stuff, that's for sure. I don't know how I never thought about this before, but this is impactful information. Oh, man. Yeah, of course. A new transition. We're starting out and shaking your ground. All right, good. We have a weight that actually has tiles left this time. That's good. That's good. Very good. Oh, nice. Perhaps luck the heck out me marrying the Eurobeat lady. I still feel like, I don't know, there's other ladies who are more so the Eurobeat lady than me, but thank you. like, again, I do need to do more Eurobeat covers because, like, you know, people really liked those and a lot of people, you know, subbed to me for that or whatever. It's just I have so much on my plate right now. I can't really do much, but, you know, once my schedule frees up, once everything frees up, and again, it's not like I'm busy, like, in a bad way. I just have a lot of things I need to do. It's a different era, I guess, but, like, I don't know. I'd like to do it again, you know, at least a little bit, at least a smidgen. Don't do too many or I'll actually blow up. You have to lasso Dave in with a lasso. Have you thought of getting a bigger plate? Yeah, I don't think I could handle that. That's too much food for me. You know, I gotta clear the plate I have before we fill it up again. I like this one. Me too. This whole album is really good. Immersion by Pendulum. Listen, every Pendulum album is good, alright? Don't get it twisted. But, like, this one is really good. First concert. Toyo sings in a Eurobeat song. Please run away from me. It will not be pretty. I feel like I'm, like, obligated to sing a Eurobeat song if I sang at, like, a, you know, like an in-person live, you know? I feel like it would be required of me, but maybe I'm imagining things. Oh, I'm explode. No. I'd love to see Pendulum live someday too. I mean, they are touring again, so, like, you know, my time is now. It's not like back in, I don't know, 2012 where they weren't touring anymore. And I was like, well, I'll never get to see Pendulum ever. But now, you know, I have a chance. How old are they? Their first album was in, like, 2005. I don't know how old, like, the frontman, Rob, I don't know how old he was at the time. But, I mean, they're still around. Not all the band members are the same, but a good amount of them are the same. I think I listened in, like, high school. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I listened to them a lot in high school, too. That was a while ago. Manifesting Toyo tickets to see the first Dave Rogers X Pendulum concert. Yeah. I mean, it was crazy enough being able to see Carpenter Brute and Health in the same night. Like, that was already crazy enough. Like, as soon as that tour was announced, I, like, messaged Fiance in all caps. I'm like, we need to go! Yo, this is a crazy hand. Sanbaimon? Yeah, bro. What? We are going. We have to go. Yep. Dave Rogers and Pendulum would be an interesting combination. I could see Pendulum maybe touring with, like, honestly, maybe Health. Or, like, even, like, Carpenter Brute. Maybe. Or I don't know. I don't know who they tour with, honestly, but, you know. Get in the car now! This is non-negotiable. Yeah, basically it was non-negotiable. I was like, I'm gonna get us tickets. We're gonna go. You know, and I mean, like, we saw Health, like, back in 2024 as well. And, you know, after that, we were like, okay, we need to go see them again. Like, whenever they come again. Don't think the musical style really match up, so it'd be a weird collab. Yeah, it'd be interesting. I mean, they both make very... Oh my goodness, I've drawn every single South. Like, their music is both very, you know, high energy, so, like, it would... I guess high energy in a different way, but South full draws. It's really windy over here. Look at that. Do I want to, you know what? I should con that maybe next turn. And then get rid of the 1. It'd be nice.
Con.
One thing about Golden Kamui, I don't know if I'm that big into, is the opening and ending songs. Okay, the season 2 opening I liked more than the season 1. So, like, that's cool, I guess. But, I don't know. For a show as crazy as it is, I expected, like, I don't know if I expected more from the opening, but also, like, I don't know. I mean, like, Gintama is also an insane show. And it has fairly normal openings, so, like, you know, whatever. No Yaku? Well, gotta get rid of my ones, I guess. Whatever. You can go for Open Tanyo. Anyway, yeah. Plenty of things. Everything can go full crazy. No, that's true. Gat Moe OP. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Well, like, the show is really good, so, like, I'm fine with it. I really enjoy the show, but still, like, I just expected something else, I guess. Maybe my expectations are too high. Listen, once you have, like, openings, like, honestly, all 3 Mob Psycho openings, and, like, Dan opening 1, like, you're spoiled. Not every show can be that. Okay. Otonoke. They went so crazy with Otonoke. And I mean, like, it's Creepy Nuts, like, it makes sense. But, like, it's a song I'd like to have on CD. Mob Psycho and Dan are tough to follow. Right? Beautiful openings, both of them. That's... Otonoke is on Creepy Nuts' latest album, I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure you can get it on CD. I don't have that CD. The only Creepy Nuts CD I have is Creep Show, because it has that one song on it that isn't on any streaming service outside of Japan. Just like, cool, I want to listen to it though. It's a good... Yeah, here's Dan. Yeah. Dan summoned. It was summoned, it's true. Did you know I love Momo Dan? She's so funny. She's so silly. What? I've never heard of this ever. What? Well, now you know. I love Momo Dan. She's so funny. I hate how much Japan makes its stuff inaccessible. Yeah, I mean, not all of their stuff is inaccessible. What's Dan? Oh, it's an anime. I also wouldn't put it on, like, the entire country of Japan, but you know what? Yeah, a good amount of, like, manga and stuff is very inaccessible here. Like, music too, like, especially if you want it physically. I mean, I feel like it's gotten better over the years, but still. Yeah, I know what you mean. Never heard of it? Crazy. It's a good show. They got, like, ghosts and aliens and stuff in it. Glibbies. In pro wrestling, they argue the most accessible from the outside. Yeah. And, like, again, I feel over the years, like, things have gotten more accessible. Like, you know, music has been on, like, streaming services and everything. What a CD cover. Oh, I didn't know it was released as, like, a single. Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty sick. It sounds very cinema. It is cinema. You know, there's a phrase for that. I can't remember what it is. Can someone remind me? I can't believe Dan is ghost propaganda. Everyone knows ghosts aren't real. But aliens are for sure. El Cinema. I don't know if that was it. That doesn't sound right to me. That'll become a huge hit just for making your stuff easily available on streaming and even making a push in LATAM. Yeah. Like, yeah. Like, I think, you know, making stuff more accessible has really only had an advantage, but I think a lot of it is also, like, licensing and whatever. But, like, I don't know. I think going through that trouble can be worth it a lot of the time. And I think companies are going through that trouble more definitely than they used to. Do I relate with your love for Momo Dan? For me, it's Yuta JJK. I gotta look who that is. Hold on. Yuta JJK. Oh, this guy. Yeah, I know this guy. Yeah, I watched his movie. Yeah. Saw people making auto bus jokes. That's crazy.
P.
Thank you for joining Sage Mango. Bottoms up. I thought you never watched JK. I watched like the first 6 episodes of the anime, and then me and fiance watched the movie. The anime, it got to a part where there was a tournament arc, and I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm not dealing with this. I don't like tournament arcs. Is that another Akagi? Oh, that is another Akagi. I didn't even realize there were 2 of us. Well, someone's got to change. Someone's got to change. I was going to be on shortens to Ado, and my cousin was making jokes about how they even named a bus after her. As they should. You know what? She deserves it. That's true. She's very talented and skilled. I want to be like her, honestly. It's another one of those instances where, like, you know, someone is so talented and skilled, you just, like, watch them from a distance and you're so intimidated almost by them. This is what I'm like with Ado. Toyo, I don't mean to be that person, but it gets so much better after season 1. It's real how much better it gets. I believe it. But, like, I don't know. I don't know if I'm, like... I don't know if I'm willing to invest the time, you know? If I'm honest.
P.
I'm very stubborn. But again, I believe you, you know? I believe you. Like, I feel like I was kind of that way with Golden Kamuy too. Like, I watched the first, like, 2 episodes and I was like, you know, my friend recommended this to me for being, like, fecal funny, and there's been not a single poop joke in the whole show. Like, what are we doing? And then, like, I watched more. I'm like, I get it. I get it. Okay, you know what? This is pretty good. Not just because of the poop jokes, mind you. Where's the poop? Where's the pee? Where's the passion? Exactly, right? Because, like, you know, I saw it was like a seinen. It's like, okay, this show is probably really serious. I mean, City Hunter's also a seinen, and it's very unserious, but thinking, like, oh, you know, it's a seinen. This seems like a pretty serious show. I don't think there'd be any poop jokes. Is she recommending me the wrong show? No, it was the right show. I thought this too was Adora because the tile's beside it. Anyway. Sometimes friend recommendations know us better than we know ourselves. It's true, yeah. One of my friends has recommended me he has not missed with his recommendations or recommending me shows. It's crazy. Like, a lot of my friends can just, like, clock me instantly. They're like, oh yeah, I know you'd really like this show. Like, I think multiple of them recommended me Golden Kamuy, honestly. Like a long time ago, and I just forgot. They were like, oh yeah, you'd really like that show. Or, like, when I was recommended Votoms, even. They were like, oh yeah, you'd love this. And I ended up loving it. It's one of my favorite shows. Or, like, I don't know. Other friend recommendations. Monster was a friend recommendation too, and I really liked it. Never taken a friend recommendation. I'm a terrible person. Have you ever been recommended? I can't speak. Have you ever been recommended shows from friends? I mean, sometimes, like, I've been recommended something so many times that, like, I just don't want to watch it. Like, that's what happened with JoJo. Like, I got recommended it so many times. I was like, I just don't want to watch it because people keep telling me to, you know? I'll watch it on my own time because I want to. And that's what happened. And I ended up really liking it, even though I thought season 3 was by far the weakest. Not season 3, part 3 was the weakest, but people often don't agree with me and, like, whatever. But it's fine. Like, you know, plenty of friend recommendations have not missed, so. And then I'm the friend to them recommending, hey, you know, there's this OVA I really like. And we end up all watching Digital Devil Story together, and they love it, and they give it like a 7 out of 10 on their Annie list or whatever. And I'm like, good. Glad you liked it. Everyone has loud an opinion, even bad ones. That's true. What, you think part 3 was... I don't know. I didn't like part 3 that much. I found it slow. But I don't know. Maybe I'd like it more on rewatch. It's possible. Some things are like that. Like, I like them way more when I rewatch them. But, like, the first time I watched Digital Devil Story, I was like, what in the world did I just watch? I was so confused. I was like, yeah, I was confused. I was like, what in the world was that? Sometimes it's just not for you. Yeah, and that's why, you know, there are so many different things in this world people can like, because there's so many different people, you know? Like, not everybody's gonna like the same thing. And that's great. But yeah. Hard time accepting that when I was younger. Yeah. It's, you know, takes a little bit, I suppose. But yeah. Fourth stage is kind of my favorite, which sort of confused me when I see people don't like it. It was my least favorite. Fourth stage. Yeah. Like it is really good. But I think I mentioned this before. That it has like less character moments, and that was like some of my favorite parts of Initial D. Even though like sometimes the character moments were frustrating. Worse than fifth? Fifth wasn't as long. I think I also didn't like fourth because it was long. Tried it earlier in life. I was an angry child for too long. I was kind of angry too a lot, yeah. Yeah. But like, yeah, the races, like the battles in fourth stage were really good, and I can't deny that. Dude, why is this person DC'd? Oh, I was gonna say they were in first. They're not in first. No. They're dead. Yeah. They must have... Looks like the true Ikagi is still in it. Oh. Oh. Never mind. Hold on. This guy may have DC'd, but he got sumo. What the heck, man? Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, I think like from what I recall, one of the main reasons I didn't like fourth stage as much was because it was so long. Unlike the other seasons that were not as long. But, you know, that's not necessarily like something that objectively makes it bad. Is this Takumi blowing his engine and still winning type poop? Yeah. But again, like, I remember we discussed this. I think first stage was a comparable length. Was it? Maybe. It didn't feel as long to me, but again, maybe it was because it went by a little quicker, like, in my brain because of, like, you know, all the character moments. But also, like we discussed not long ago, a lot of those character moments were really frustrating. They were like, what are you doing, Shigeno? Like, what? You know? So, I don't know. Shigeno, what are you doing, man? Yeah, exactly. No. Thanks. That sure was Ippatsu. Can't argue with that. Woo! Oh, see why Cosme need to come back if Itsuki was just gonna get dumped again. Yeah, and I think Itsuki didn't even deserve it, and arguably worse than the first time. Yeah. And again, I don't think Itsuki deserved it at all. Like, so many of these, like, especially, like, the relationships, like, romantic relationships, it's all, like, misunderstandings and lack of communication that makes it, like, all just go. Like, it's always kind of, like, at its core, the same reason. He hates the speed stars so much. He does. Misunderstanding sloppy. Yeah. It's so frustrating. Like, I get having misunderstandings, but, like, I feel like there's more nuance that could be done to the misunderstanding, but alas, it was just so frustrating. Ugh. What the heck, man? I'll take my second. +3. It's pretty good. I'll do one more. happened between Takumi and Mogi is also just more miscommunication slop. It is legit. Yes. Because he wasn't willing to hear her out at all. And she also, like, didn't really, like, tell him anything. Which, like, I get why she didn't tell him about what she was doing. Because, like, who would? But also, like, it just puts Natsuki in such a horrible position. Like, that's so bad. When the manga was shown that there was this other girl who was talking into what was going on. Yeah. That is true. Yeah. It was the daughter of the Mercedes guy, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. But still, like, it was so frustrating. Like, this could have been done so much better. We could have actually had something with Natsuki. I feel like her actually, I don't know. Misunderstand slop, yeah. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh. Then she just leaves, yay. Yeah, even though it's, like, implied that, like, she'll come back. And Takumi doesn't even wait for her at all. He's like, I don't care. Like, at least at the end of third stage, that's what I figured, was that he would come back. Or she would come back, rather. Or something. Or he would, like, wait for her. I question Shigeno sometimes. Me too. Did he just, like, I'm guessing he just wanted to, like, get rid of Natsuki because, like, oh, I want to do something different with Takumi or whatever. Like, that's cool, but, like, I don't know if that's the way to do it. I like her floaty. You gotta get rid of these two. Yeah, basically, like, I feel like there's a much better way to clean up that mess than whatever that was. That was so horrible. Ugh, I was so mad. I'm like, oh cool, Natsuki's gonna come back? No, she never comes back. I expected her to come back. And like, Takumi would wait for her or something. He even said he loved her. Like, sure you do, bud. Okay. Whatever. Uh-huh. It's a crocodile. That's cute. It looks like big challenges. This guy. Yeah, sure. Sure. She's coming back, right? Right? Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. I was like, it felt like it was, like, pointless that, like, any of that happened. Because, like, it didn't shape Takumi at all. Like, he didn't really grow as a character from that. I don't know. Nobody grew. Everyone just was like, I hate Natsuki. Really effective in any meaningful way, I think. Yeah. Also, like, oh my goodness. I remember I was in, like, Initial D, everyone loses, yeah. I remember I was in, like, Initial D fan circles back then. And, like, people were so mean to Natsuki, too. Like, I presume guys, you know, like, they just, you know, they're so mean to Natsuki. They were so mean to her. Like, ugh. It's like, why do they hate her so much? But did you grow by watching it? I did, that's for sure. Now, that specific part of, you know what? Yeah, it did impact me. That I would write something better. Well, I mean, she was. Yeah, like, this was horrible things happening to her, and, like, how was she supposed to know? She was young. She was, like, 16 or whatever. Like, she wouldn't know. Or she wouldn't be, like, aware. You know? But people still, like, blame her for everything. It's like, it was so bad. Someone did then. I suppose, yeah. That's true, you're right. But yeah, the average initial D fan was really mean about her. Woman bad, clearly. Yeah, yeah. I wish there was like an actual like supportive girl in initial D. You know what? Kyoko was the closest we came.
ノーテ
Because like at the very least, she made Keisuke like kind of like ground himself and be like, okay, what am I doing here? Sorry. Did her so insanely dirty. I was reading your message. He did, but at the very least, like she made him like reconsider his entire life almost. Like, okay, what am I actually doing here? What is my goal? Which is like, cool, not even just wait for me, just leave me alone. Yeah, I expected like a wait for me. You know? It's more, yeah, kind of frustrating. But anyway. But Kyoko is still really cool. But whatever. Can't have anything on this initial Earth. That's Adora. That's fine. I don't need it. I do not need it. Sure. 2 tile weight. Yes, let's see him. He clearly liked her and she clearly liked him, and somehow neither could make it work. Which was weird. Is Mako or Kyoko cooler? Mako went snowboarding. Kyoko didn't. They're both really cool, but I don't know. I think I really like Mako. She's pretty cool, and her bestie Sayuki track just get them apart, maybe. Yeah, I feel like there was like, you know, zero reason for them not to be together, especially since they like have the same hobby. Kyoko and Keisuke. They have like the same hobby. They're doing like the same thing at like inhuman hours. You know? I feel like it would have been fine. But like they're just making stuff up. Ikitani and Mako too. That was like such like misunderstanding slot, man. The Ikitani and Mako thing, they legit just had to have like one more conversation between them. Even dealing with the offer is just a bit of a dork. I don't know. Hey, what's all this then? Oh yeah, counted Yakuman? Oh, excellent. I think that's where I have to end. Oh, that's bad. Minus 106. Rip my work tonight. Things that sucks if you count extra stage 2. They did. That's true. Yeah. Stupid inferiority complex. Yeah, and like thing is he learns from that inferiority complex, but like it's too late. It's like he learns from it and doesn't learn from it at the same time. Like, you know, oh, clearly she's wanting to like talk to you and see you. Do you think Shinji was a good final opponent? No. I feel like it should have been someone already established. I feel like it should have, honestly, I feel like it should have been like Bunta or something. Like, it's not that Shinji was a bad character. It's just like he came from out of nowhere. But like, it makes sense that, you know, his final opponent would have like another 8-6. That's, you know, that makes sense. That's fine. But I don't know. To me, it was just kind of, you know, so did Talk Me. I mean, like in the story in general, like I know, like, you know, usually Talk Me would have rivals from like out of town or whatever, you know, coming over to Gunma to race or whatever, which is like great. But like for the final opponent, I feel like it should have been something more built up. And like, I know like Shinji is, you know, very much like Takumi in a lot of ways, but like, I don't know, man. Like as an opponent, he was fine, but I feel like it should have been something else. Oh, hold on, Ronan's on? I gotta raid Ronan. I haven't raided her in so long. But anyway, my hot initial D takes, they don't like him. The people don't like him. That's fine. This is what the people come here for, I guess. Anyway, raid. Host Aria. Thank you, everyone, for joining me tonight for more jonging. And honestly, it's just the glorified chatting segment, me complaining about Initial D. If you are not in my sedan, hold on. Please join. It's very roomy despite being a sedan. We have a beautiful community of Pasoarans there. I'll be back on Tuesday with probably more Vatva. I'll have a schedule out for you tomorrow. But thank you, everyone, for coming. Thank you for all your support, monetary or otherwise. I just appreciate you being here. That's what matters the most to me. Favorite stream Oyo, we come here for hot takes, hee-ho, caramel log, and various other happenings. That's true. Yeah. Like the idea of him having to race a mirror of himself at the beginning of the series. Yeah. You know, the mirror match, it makes sense, but like I feel like it should have been someone else. Anyway, whatever. Yeah. Cool. Anyway, take care, everybody. Thank you again for being here. Have a good time zone wherever you are. Say, rest up. See you Tuesday. Have a good time zone, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye.